Dude, take it easy on me, all right, Nicholson? Take it easy on me, brother. I'm Molden Walsh. What's up, man?
Hey, are you a YouTuber?
Maybe.
You want if I kill you?
Yeah.
Please?
Yeah, come here, come here, come here.
Okay.
Yo, have a good game, brother. Look at that. They say old people can't be nice. Out of here. My man Nicholson, aka MVP. We're gonna be spectating him in a squad today. This is a two-part series too. We're spectating quads at first, and for you solo lovers out there, we'll be spectating solos as well. And both modes bring something special. Solos, you really get to see the fear in players. And then with this mode in quads, you see a little bit more confidence. So teams are getting a lot more fights. Players are getting a lot more initiative when it comes to fighting, which I guess is getting more fights. So you really get to see best of both worlds. Well, we got my man Nicholson. They got to get a teammate back. He is dead. Fitness Chi has the most money, of course, $5,900. So I would love for them to come back and buy their teammate back. That's a given. They're all doing their own thing. But look, when you're playing with randoms, this is just how it is, unfortunately. And I'm saying that because if you haven't already, join our Discord. When the new Warzone starts up, we're revamping the entire Discord. There's over 15,000 people in there now. And hopefully once everyone comes back to Call of Duty, you guys will have abundance of teammates to choose from. So join our Discord today. It does nothing for me. I don't make nothing off of it. I'm doing it completely for the Call of Duty community because I know playing with randoms is complete ass. No! Our man Nicholson died and I missed it. That's unfortunate. All right, well, strangely enough, dude, Nicholson died by the buy station that they're actually near right now. And they may make their way there, maybe not. They don't have the stronghold, unfortunately. So there is another team here. And it's good that he got off the stronghold UAV. Otherwise, he's definitely easy pickings. But look, going back to fitness, he's off doing his own thing. He might be a great player. He might not be. He has phased his clan tag, so he's probably not that good. But who knows? We'll see. We'll see here soon. All right, vehicle is coming in on them. They are getting aggressive. Let's see if they go and hold the higher ground. It looks like they kind of want to hold the staircase. I'm not a fan of. There we go. Now look, I'm surprised Green wasn't already looking down. Now the enemy's already on the staircase. Great use of the smoke. Watch the stairs. The enemy smoked out. Ooh, yo, they're coming in fours. Look at all the vehicles. It's a 4-man, 4-vehicle fight, and they're coming in with a vengeance, homie. Okay, and Apex playing the wrong game. What did we just watch? Yo, Apex just freaking Rambo'd the shit out of that. Jumping down into, well, unfortunately, a riot shielder. That was interesting. I've never seen that before. A 4-man squad and 4 different vehicles rolling into the same fight. And honestly, look how they hit that enemy team, though, or this team, though. They came in with smokes, drill charges. They completely threw off the entire team. You saw Elite, you saw Honey Badger panicking. They had no idea where to look because they were getting hit from every angle. But when you're in a building like that, don't get overwhelmed by everything happening. They were looking left, looking right. The only thing they needed to look at was that door that the staircase led up to, as well as just looking down off that ledge. That way you don't allow them to get to the staircase without at least getting shots off on them first. You want to try to help make them weaker, ruin what little plates they already have, but just instant panic. And at the same time, on the flip side, you really should never put yourself in a building where you only have one way in or out. They could have snuck out of that building once the enemies push up the staircase. They could have just left and taken the vehicles. But again, try not to put yourself in a situation where you only have one entrance and one exit. So if an enemy team pushes you like that, you're forced to fight. Guys, make sure you like the video and subscribe today. Don't do it for me. Do it for her. Or pray to God he can sneak out where they just came in. But continuing on, we have Apex sitting here trying his best to regain in a situation I don't think is really regainable. There's really no teamwork from the squad at all. A lot of panic in that situation. To be honest, the enemy team really did put it on them. But they do have the loadout right next to him, which your boy Honey Badger should land on right now, regardless of whatever is going on in his head. But he's not going to for an unknown reason. Let's see if Apex makes his way to the loadout as well. He has his loadout already, so JK for that. And of course you have Fitness still here looting. And this man's just been driving around the city, looting his ass off. Yeah, I haven't really seen him get in a fight yet. Clearly he's already got a kill, but not much really going on up here as far as strategy and planning. He sees a streak. Thought he was gonna call it on himself. He's about to troll the shit out of him, not gonna lie. So they're in Hydro. There's the counter. I was just about to say, they're in Hydra right now, so there's going to be other enemies here. Despite the bounty being here or not, there's going to be teams here. So we need to go ahead and get situated, get our teamwork together, get locked in, and play as a squad. You're playing quads. Whether the enemy is camping or running around, most of the time, teams are 4-stack, so you need to play somewhat together. Here come enemies pushing up on us right now. We're not even looking at the door. That just blowed right open. That just blew right open. And again, Elite saying, doing exactly what he did in that 2-story building or 4-story building, where he felt pressure, he put himself in a corner, and he got blown through. And Honey Badger did the exact same thing. You saw it in the kill cam right there, put himself in a corner. Again, stop putting yourself in a corner. Allow yourself the ability to jump out of windows, jump out of doorways, relocate, and again, hopefully work with your team. But none of these guys did any of that. All of them had the same strategy. Sit in a corner, hide like a baby bitch, and call it a day. And unfortunately, they have the same fate most of you guys make when you do panic in situations like that. Moving on to a team that seems pretty competent. They were playing together. Every time you saw them take on an enemy, there were 1 or 2 or 3 of them there together. They were always near each other. And you got your boy rocking 6 kills. You got your other dude rocking 1. You got another dude rocking 2 and 2. So judging by the fact that the dude just took a PDS and he's the one leading the charge in this next rotation, you can tell your boy right here is definitely the team captain, definitely team carry. He's gonna be making calls. And again, notice the enemies or his teammates. His teammates are kind of held off. They didn't know what they wanted to do. They were waiting for this dude to make his first move. That's how you need to be when you're playing Warzone. You have to be very decisive. You don't have to make the best decision. You just have to make a decision. Because if you make a decision and it fails, at least you know what you can change. If you don't make a decision and you fail, you're just sitting there doing the same damn shit because you really have no idea what you could have done differently because he didn't make any decision at all. AKA the last team we just spectated. Right now, I'm assuming he's going to the zip line. They really don't have any money for much. They could relink up at the buy and buy a UAV, but your boy's got so much momentum right now. I don't blame him not doing that. That'd be stupid. It'd be a monumental waste of time. Want you guys to get UAVs, but don't go out of your way to do it. I'm not really sure what he's doing now. Now, we got a clutch strike going on at the village up here. Ping's going out. So right now, Lover is doing some great jobs with comms. It's basically a 2-2 split because the other 2 teammates are so far behind, they're having to work on foot. This is going to be a 2v4 situation at worst case scenario. We've got green ping marked. I don't know if there's an enemy up there, if that's where he wants to go. We'll see how he pushes this building. Now, despite contrary belief, this is not the most difficult building to push. There are 2 ladders that lead up to that top rooftop, so it's very easy to push that, especially if you're in a team-based mode where duos, trios, and quads, and you have another teammate there to help you push. But nobody is there, and here we are taking on the fight. Let's go spectate Blue. He seems to be a little bit more with this fight. Notice how he positions himself on the higher ground. I love this. You want to try to have the higher ground so you can catch the enemies out in the open. Green taking an enemy on the left-hand side. Unfortunately, I'll be honest, didn't see him either. Look at the mini map right there. We got another ping right there. The enemy's moving away, and these guys for some reason aren't chasing it down. Let's go back to infinite. He's got 1 knot going up to the second. There's still a 3rd enemy farther to the right he needs to be aware of. Got a sniper shot left-hand side. He sees the glint breaking away the right. Now, this is a weird situation because now we're fighting a guy in here. We've got a sniper on the backside, and we got another enemy on the far right. So we could get shot at, and there it is, getting third party. And that was kind of the worry with it. Great job with the smoke grenade, utilizing movement to bust in and out. Unfortunately, the drill charge was his demise. But we called it from the beginning. We saw the 1-1-1 split, and when you fight the guy in the middle, you run a huge risk with that push from the other enemies, and that's exactly what happened. Great movement, great smoke grenade. That's exactly why I threw the smoke, for a little bit of concealment. But unfortunately, again, the random drill charge just took him out. He played it to the best of his ability, and honestly, if it wasn't for the drill charge, I think he would have got out of there and maybe prolonged the fight and maybe even won the fight altogether. But Pepe's back. He does have enough money to get the buy off. His teammates pinging the buy. There we go. Little delayed, but he's still a lot faster reaction than most players we spectate. We've got pings going out, and this is just decent teamwork. Not the greatest teamwork, because again, they were 2-2 split, but call outs, pings seem to be on point. Right now, blue's trying to get a better elevation, which I don't like this. I'd rather get the rooftop of this building, which this, here we go. That way we have a way better vantage point. Now, once you don't see the enemy, we can always dolphin dive over, or look at that. Enemy just sitting right there chilling. I was just about to say, remember, there were 2 enemies left that we know of. This is quads. We only spotted 3, so there's at least 2 total, possibly 3 more, assuming the 4th boss is Ghoulie. So when you dive in there for the kill, don't just get super tunneled. Be aware of the teammate, which there he is. And great job, just instead of ego challenging and planting his feet, he just bails out, reloads, replates up, and goes back in for the fight. Now that Pink's inside, though, I would have loved for Manta to hold off on that fight a little longer. You've got to read your teams on the mini map or have comms with them. If your teammate is reloading and plating up, you need to wait before you push in. Allow your teammate to help you pinch the enemy instead of just jumping in there to your imminent death. Now look what this enemy right here just did. Look what, I don't know what that dude's name was, but look what he did. He threw the smoke and hid in the corner, as opposed to what our dude did before, Infinito. I'm butchering that name, I know. But what he did, he smoked and he tried his best to get out of the building, which would have been better play. Instead, your boy smoked and just sat in the corner. And of course he died, no surprise there. We see in a common trend, you hide in the corner, you get fucking killed. I know, it's weird how it works. It's almost like hiding in a corner is a bad thing. I don't know, man. Maybe I'm fucking high. All right, but we do have 2 enemies here. One on the ground level, of course, by Yellow, who just got clapped, and this guy over here. But because it is a one-person, because there is one person in this building, I would want to stack him with at least another teammate. The last thing I want is to jump down and just get 1v1 on this dude. Never mind, he was knocked. How was I supposed to know? Savage, you're an idiot. I didn't. Put my whole mag for a claymore. That's a little excessive, brother. Thank God. All right, but again, the team's playing relatively well together. They're collapsing together again. Manta was a little overzealous. I think he should have delayed his push, waited for his teammate to re-enter the fight and push together. We talked about that in the video the other day. You want to fight the same fights. You want to fight at the same time if you can. Honestly, good read, hearing the footsteps from below him and then just trying to put a lead on the enemy. Again, not really sure what the enemy is doing laying prone. It's a 1v4 situation, brother. Your best bet is to dip the hell out of there, and I pray you got some smokes. But moving on, they got plenty of money now. Got to pass the buy decision anyway, so I want to see these guys buy up and then push. Start making your way to Zaya. It's going to be a Zaya ending. You want the high ground. It could dive off the hill and go a little bit more north. We'll see where the circle dictates, but still, if you're on the high ground, you can make that transition relatively easy. If you're on the low ground, it's gonna be a lot harder for you to push up if we keep playing the edge. So let's see what happens. Seems like they're in another fight. Let's go spectate Monte, who's getting his ass cheeks clapped right now, I think. Whatever it was, they took care of business for sure. But again, your boy using the PDS to make his way around. We got a Glenn at Zaya. Now, don't be afraid. A lot of people, when they're in a push like this, they see snipers look at them, they get afraid. They're like, I don't want to push. Well, you have to push. Do not let someone bully you away from high ground if that's a preferred spot for the rotation. Look at this hill. Enemies on the left sniping at us. I love the fact they're rotating right, using the hill as cover and concealment as we push across. They may see you, they may shoot at you, they may even down you, but because of all the ridges and rocks and layers to this building, there's a good chance, even if you get hit, you're going to be able to res and continue the push. I know that was a long rant for nothing, but again, I'm taking all the things I see lower skilled players do, and I'm trying to just dish out as much information to you guys as possible based on the scenario we're given. With every scenario, with every rotation, the strategy is going to change. It's going to vary, but I want to give you guys the most strategy possible for each situation that I can from past memories on fights. If that makes any fucking sense. All right, and just a situation right there too. The enemy's holding the angle. Oh, I love the push. Unfortunately, there happened to be two guys there stacked together, but again, great job utilizing smokes to break out of that. Oh no! Oh. Derry, I was just about to ask where the teammates were. Great job. So look, he tried his best to his ability. I would have liked to see him change his weapon, if anything, because I believe he had ammo in his long range too. Great job. Great attempt with a throwing knife. Great attempt going in there, starting with one guy. You see the enemy bust out the bathroom. You transition. He missed a lot of shots on that for sure. But still, his awareness was definitely up there, and he was able to somehow survive that. But again, his teammates were a huge crutch in that situation. And that's nothing against him. You have to have good teammates for fights like this. When you have a bunch of baby back bitches hiding in corners, waiting for the mommy to give them breast milk, that's gonna happen. You got one dude camping in this room, one dude camping in this room, one dude camping behind this car. Shit like that happens. No matter how good you are, you're gonna fall to bots eventually. If you have a team there at least to help you out, most of the time they're gonna be able to pick you back up. All right, but again, Zaya ending's where it's at. We need to work our way up top. There's really not that many enemy teams here. But the one spot we're gonna be looking at the circle, of course, is gonna be the rooftop of this building. That's a given. The reason why the rooftop's so important is because it's a big roof, right? So if you get street, you get clustered, there's a good chance you can navigate and stay on the roof, going from one side to the other. What you need to do though when you're holding this roof is there's two ladders that lead up there. You need to make sure someone is watching both of those ladders, that we don't get pushed. So hopefully what I'd like to see this team do is just lock it in, play slower, lock it in, slow it down, play slower, play together, get the buyback, and get your ass to the rooftop. Good fight. Again, another situation where it's a one-on-one and the enemy teammate comes out and makes it a 2v1, and our team's a little delayed on that. That's the second fight Infinity was in where his team was super delayed and joining in and helping out. I'd like to see him get a little bit more reactive whenever your boy In gets in a fight. All right, so the rooftop play, of course, is no longer valid because the circle is rotating outwards. You can play the edge of the zone at this point. Because it's a very small circle, I would recommend playing the edge just so you don't go to the dead center of the next zone and you get shot at from every single angle. When it's big, do not worry about that. That mindset's bad. But when it's small and everyone's clustered together, you have a way better opportunity to get third party. So play the edge, play slow, play together. I don't like that shooting at all. He was more or less just spraying and praying. He couldn't see half the shit he was shooting on that one. Thankfully, he wasn't able to launch that precision, because that would have been a bad one anyway. Now look at the zone now. We have gas mask. Look at blue. He gets clapped, but it's only because your boy Infinity isn't there. Let's try to get to the edge and pre-rotate this. We need to work together. Hopefully our teammate is covering us right now. No smoke's going out. Our teammate's nowhere to be found. Your boy Pink is just hiding in the corner. Unfortunately now, blue and yellow are both dead, and so are we. Little teamwork in that aspect would have gone a long way. And again, Manta wasn't there while we were going for the res to help out. It would have been nice to have a smoke grenade, but unfortunately they didn't. And because of that, they go down and they're out for the game. Wait. Cads came back, bro. Someone must have found a flare. No way. No fucking way. No, get the res off, you psychopath. Ah! His only option, in my opinion, was to try to get the res off. I know he would have taken gas damage, but he would have survived. His teammate, on the other hand, it could have gone both ways. If his teammate, I don't know what his teammate's health was that was down. If his health was low, Resonum wouldn't have helped anyway. But jumping over that fence, using a pistol to make a play, not at all. Also, the buy is a great mindset. It's a great idea, but the buy stations that are portable, once gas touches them, they're null and void. You cannot use them. Other buy stations, most of the time, you can still use them if they're normal buys. All right, that was a wild match. We're about to jump into solos and take you guys on a wild adventure for this next crazy match. Shit. Just hoping to spectate somebody a little bit more active with it. But unfortunately, here we are spectating Finn Kenobi. All right, so your boy right now has got a sniper rifle and a P90. And he's going down the staircase to loot up. Maybe. All right, so what I see so far, and all jokes aside, from your boy's movement is the fact that this sensitivity is new to him. If it's new to him, then I understand it. Keep practicing with it, brother. You got it. But if you've been using this sensitivity for a long time and your movement's still like that, you need to turn it down. He's overshooting doors. He's overshooting loot. You can see it. He wants to look at the loot and he just overshoots it every time. There you go. I'm not feeling too confident with Finn Kenobi's ability. So I'll catch you in a second. Zip line. Someone's coming up right now, despite the Claymore. Oh my God! Yo! I mean, despite the Claymore, bro, like, you heard the zip. You heard him come up the zip. Now, I don't know why the Clay didn't go, or the Betty didn't go off, but it didn't. Shame on Spawn for not shooting us. He should have killed us. There's no reason for Finn Kenobi, Mr. I can barely loot, walk. I mean, he was literally walking into doors and shit. You mean to tell me he can beam people? Amuses. So, with that being said, Spawn, come on, bro. You gotta do better than that. Remember, that's who killed you, bro. You want some popcorn? Maybe I'm playing video games wrong. Maybe if I take a day just to sit still and not move, maybe I'll have a lot more fun. I might be wrong this whole time. Probably not, but I've been wrong before. Craziest part about this is he has a sniper, yeah, and he's looking around with that SMG. I'm not even talking about money and buy stations or any of that shit, because I mean, let's just be real, bro. He ain't doing none of that. We'll be lucky if he gets his loadout. Now remember, it said in his loadout he found this 5 attachment MP7. So if anyone out there's like, Savage, he did get his loadout, dummy. No, he didn't. Solos is always a weird vibe, bro. Sometimes you get some crazy good matches, but very rarely. Most of the time, this is the players playing it. This right here. And this is why I tell you guys to always rock UAVs. People since Verdansk have been telling me, don't go for UAVs. Don't do it, bro. Everyone's got ghosts. He doesn't. He didn't play the loadout. He don't give a shit about a loadout. So if you guys are using UAVs, he's not the only one. You'll catch a lot of people out here. We've got a counter UAV over here that just went away. What? Well, that was nasty. That was a weird chain of events, bro. What the fuck just happened? I don't know how. I don't know how he has been able to kill both those people, or how he was able to. Now moving on to L2R2 Dickland. I don't know why that'd be your name, bro. That's a fucking weird ass name, but Dickland's his name. I don't make that shit. YouTube, don't demonetize me. That's his name, bro. Look at that. So right now what he's doing is just basically scouting. He's just looking around, trying to find enemies around him. And this is, I mean, he's camping is what I meant to say. He's camping, but at least he's trying to be aware. At least he's trying to look around and find enemies. What is your build on your, dude? Okay, so people always ask me, Savage, why is your MCPR build like this? My MCPR build is built for perfect accuracy. Even at that range, all I'd have to do is lead it up barely a little bit. Just aim right above it and I would nail that shit. The bullet drop on my MCPR build is non-existent. If you guys don't know my MCPR build, make sure you pop over the streams. I'll start posting my builds here on the channel for the new Warzone comes out, but I'm just not gonna waste my time right now. Decent time. We got footsteps next to us. Oh, he's gonna get executed. Left. You got a better headset, bro. Yo, that was fire! They bounced like forward until he skipped that rock across that motherfucking rooftop, hit him right in the dick. That was nice. That was nice. And look, that's why when you're holding a rooftop like that, from the enemy's perspective that he just popped his head off, that's why you move around. You don't stand perfectly still, even like he's doing. You want to move around, keep your head moving, especially if you have an AR. I mean, if you have any gun, but especially an AR. If he would have just been moving around, it doesn't matter if he saw us or not. The odds of him hitting a headshot are a lot lower. So a lot of audio issues for your boy right there. I mean, I don't have any special audio tunings, or I removed all that stuff for the new game, so I don't have any of that, and I heard him coming. Big slush. Did you think we just left? Yeah, come on, bro. We downed him. He was still glinting at us when we started getting in a fight with him the second time, and then he was just forgot about us completely. If you know there's an enemy on a rooftop, you're more than welcome to not fight that guy anymore and look around other places, but make sure you have some form of cover hugging you so that he doesn't shoot you in the side like that happened right there. Deaths like that are almost, or not almost, they're inexcusable. You should not be dying by an enemy. You know his location and you just can forget. Crazy. Third party deaths, I get it all day, but when you're actively in a fight with a guy, you can't be surprised when he kills you. PDS going off the left hand side. That sounds a lot closer than it is. Did they fix the audio in this game? I'm hearing shit I've never heard before in Warzone. Either that or I'm so used to multiplayer in MW3 and everyone having ninja, hearing any audio is a blessing. And look, the guy we're spectating now isn't the worst player. He's not a bad player at all. I'd say he's a decent player. If I had to put a KD on him, I'd say he's a 1.5, maybe a 2. And KD doesn't dictate skill, but I'm just saying he's better than your average teddy bear. The problem is he hasn't moved. We haven't witnessed him get many kills. I think he could easily drop a 20 kill in his lifetime. This game could have probably been a 20 kill. UAV, he's got the common knowledge, got the common sense. Now, where do you want to fight? The enemy to the right looks like it's more towards marshland. I, for one, hate marshland. I'm going to avoid that place as much as possible. Marshland's so hard because if you get caught out in the water, you got multiple levels in the main building. Then, of course, you have the hill to worry about, too. You got multiple buildings there. It's such a death trap. Endings there are so stressful. Now, someone else is sniping at this dude too. So once we clean up this kill, we need to look around and see where the other enemy is. Oh no. You can't whiff that, brother. You cannot whiff that. Your best bet when shooting an enemy that's down is lead them a little bit. Them bitches crawl faster than you think. Shoot the Betty. Shoot the Betty, bro. That explosion could damage him too, bro. You got him cracked. And it's things like that, attempting different situations. That's what really makes shooters in games like this so enjoyable. If he would have cracked the enemy and instantly shot the Betty, maybe would have killed him. Probably not, but still, on the chance that it would do, that would have been so badass. Now, he's focused on this kill, which is fine, but you need to really focus on position right now, too. So as we're navigating in, we really need to do, we can take shots as we're rotating in, but you don't want to just stand there and do nothing. Because, again, look at the zone. I told you we have to cross the water. Police station is going to be the spot to be at. It's probably already taken, but the longer it takes us to get there, that smaller the one. The small. Oh, it's different language. Never mind. I'm sorry, I didn't mean anything by it. Thought it was American gibberish. Dude, who was he watching TV while he's playing the game? What are you doing, you crackhead? Below you to your left. I take it back. I take it back. I thought he was a 2KD player, 1.5. I'm gonna say a 0.9. No, he's got the awareness. He's got it down, but I think he's definitely lacking in the audio department. His headset's not that good. He's playing on TV audio. I don't know what the situation is, but guys, if you're playing Warzone, I'm just recommend saving up, get a decent headset. Doesn't be best. You don't need some streamer ass $400 headset. Just get a decent headset, dude. In my description of the video, I recommend a very, very good headset that I like from Corsair. Astro A40s are good headsets too. There's a lot of great ones out there. Just do some research, man, and find a headset that's at least decent. This game's audio sucks, and you want to try to get as much edge as you can. Enemy to his left, again, another audio thing. I'm not really understanding. Every kill we've seen someone we're spectating get today, they get shot at first. And even though they have no movement, the enemy just starts missing shots. I don't really understand what the hell's happening. The latency's okay. No packet burst. I'm not really understanding how the hell people are just missing after they shoot you at first. I don't get it. But rooftop of this building is definitely somewhere I want to be. It's not going to be safe for long, so don't die for it. You can, of course, rotate over here. There's some trailers that are a little bit safer closer to the next zone, which isn't a bad spot to be in. You're on the low ground. You just have to be a little bit more aware, but for the most part, they're relatively easy to hold. Okay, you got a guy on ground level and a guy up top, too, we had seen. Oh, that's unfortunate. Good try, though. I respect it. Now, look, I have to take a shot long range. We need to clear the building next to us. It could be a crouch walk, a bayback bitch in this building. Take your shot. Look around. Don't get too tunnel vision. Watch. Let's see if he's in here. It's crazy we're not even clearing it. All the doors are closed. There might be a guy in there. Even if there isn't, clear it just in case, man. You do not want to risk that. You're top 15 right now, dude. I don't trust players. They love to sit still. The PDS is going to help him a lot, but I don't think it's going to help him as much as he thinks. You're still a vulnerable target, so let's see what happens. Got 2 smoke grenades, which is why I bought the munition. Honestly, a great play as opposed to buying another UE. You got to have smokes to cross. Now look at the vehicle at the building. Multiple vehicles. There's going to be an enemy there. PDS right now would be a good play. The only way I see... Oh no, he's not even worried about that vehicle, dude. Reason why I said PDS, I want the rooftop of this building, and we could have easily grabbed it. There's going to be several enemies in that building because of multiple vehicles. Of course, we just saw another one go in there. He's playing it to the best of his ability for the position he put himself in. But again, dude, I think the PDS to rooftop would have been great. You're not going to be able to really use the PDS out here for anything. They're teaming? Are you f***ing serious? Look at these low-life scumbags, bro. Incredible. Matching skins and everything. I bet they blow each other with these skins on. I bet they do. God, I hate that shit. Oh, I hate it. So it's a 2v1v1v1, I guess. I hope they lose. I'm rooting. Come on, baby. Kill him, lobby. Kill him. This dude really has no idea what the fuck he's doing. Yeah, he's clueless. He saw the Glen originally when he came out here, and then he just forgot about it again. And then he threw a random stun grenade for no fucking reason at all. That's what you get. All right, I'm not sure who he was teaming with. We know what his skin looks like. And I think he's rotating to the next zone because he did run down the hill. Although we did lose 2 players. Maybe the other guy died also. Shadow Hunter sent out 8 kills, but he's not in a good position. In fact, he's probably in the worst. On that, yeah. Once you hear the other 2 people fighting, go third party. Go third party him. And there's your boy right there. LMAO, dude. All right, but he was shooting down. That ragdoll, though, son. Watch the water, watch the building, watch the bushes. We don't know exactly where this guy's at. Heartbeat out in the open, you crackhead? You're crazy. Oh, no. Oh, he's panicking, bro. Oh, he's panicking, bro. Oh, my God. He fucking threw. Holding the heartbeat out in the open instead of just looking as wild in the first place. Secondly, you had the heartbeat. It looked like he saw him. He checked behind the building. Why? We know he's not behind the building. The building was in the gas. If anything, he's hiding in the building, thugging the gas out. That's cover concealment. Maybe check the bushes. Maybe check the ridge that came down. But that building was almost a guarantee. The fact that the moment he ran out of ammo, he switched to a sniper, then started backing up. He didn't plate up. He didn't reload. Didn't do anything. He just froze. Is why he lost that game. Pure panic right there. But look, that game was crazy. I'm thankful that the teamers didn't win. But y'all have a good one. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe today, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's episode. Peace.